will answer this in this series. Another best of 5. The winner challenges 120 in a best of 7 for the title and the big monies. Moon, upper right hand side versus Soin, bottom left hand side. First to 3. So what style is Soin's gonna display here? It was really odd seeing his Blade Master Headhunter versus Undead. But maybe that's what you need. Keeper on Moon against Blade Master on Soin. And it seems like Moon is indeed back to Keepercraft. I do understand this. It's a lot about bases. And with Keeper, you can harass bases and push bases, thanks to Entangle and also Treants. Usually Soin gets a little overwhelmed in these situations. But against Kaho, he was the one fighting from behind and winning with a lot of Raider Lame and just outmaneuvering his opponent. That's not easy, especially not if your opponent is called Moon. So far, no creeps denied. If I saw this correctly, this rogue gives almost level 2. Super fast thanks to Ancient of War. And Soin plays an old fly creep route. With the Renegade, takes a lot of damage here. Hopefully this is worth it. Ooh. Grunt has to finish this. Sobi Mask. Nice. Scout Peon's gonna fall though. Oh, he's catching. The blade ditches it. And there is Entangle. There is Treants. This Grunt should be dead. Is certainly dead. I'd be very, very, very surprised. If there's a way to save him. Nope. That will need a replacement for the early stages of tier 2 when you want to level that Shadowhunter. And this is exactly Moon's comfort zone. Play the Keeper as annoying as possible to not let the Orc unfold. And even on a small map like Amazonia, Moon is with the hunts. You can't expand here, can you? I mean, you can grow a tree here.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, Moon, can you steal this? Keeper comes in! Just like Nis Nairo with the 5 gifted subs. Nis Nairo a lot more successful though. My man! I thank you. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Boop! Blade Master got both of them, and that's level 2. Nice to see. Is he following into Focus footsteps in this matchup as well? And plays Mirror Image second. I love how you drop the 5 gifted subs before saying hello. It's like sending a gift before knocking on the door, and while the postman is handing over the gift, you jump around the corner. Hey. It is Shadowhunter second, it is attack advantage for Soin. But if you want to be successful with Orc versus Night Elf. You kinda need an expansion these days. On Amazonia, that is rough.
A player's forces are under attack.
Especially against a Moon who plays like this. Nothing really you can do against it except keeping the Keeper busy somewhere else. If you give him level 3, which is hard to prevent on Amazonia, he's gonna outmaneuver you with a staff jumping in and out. See, wait, the blade is blocked. He's trying to glitch himself out with mirror image. It's so cool, WCG 2009 all over again. How is the Blade Master gonna get out? He's not, is he? Oh no. Oh no. Moon could reveal if he wanted to. But he just waits until the Windwalk comes out. Oh no. Yeah, it's all blocked. It's all blocked. That is horrible. The biggest prison in all of Warcraft, Moon's base here on AZ. That does prevent any tier 2 buildings if he wanted to build them. But it's also a hero kill. Moon's trap card activated. So smart. And oh, he built them outside. Okay, that's a point of attack. I'm not even sure if the Blades saw this. He's up against Raiders soon. Dryads soon. And Bears maybe. No, Dryads. Oof. Big oof. Did give time to the Shadowhunter to level though. That is correct. I wholeheartedly agree with that, but it's just the orange spot. He would have taken it anyway. Not a risky camp or anything that you're fighting over. And the blade is obviously benched for a long time. Well, not a long, semi-long time. Moon is definitely in the driver's seat. And once his expo is up, I see kind of low chances.
A player's force
without an expansion zone. He needs to force a fight and a kill on this expo. You can't deal with Dryads. Absolutely can't. Hex, okay, he was holding on to the spell point for a long time. Backstab, there's an invo potion and a TP. So he gets out of there. That was costly, but it also, just like before, bought time for the second hero. And now they're both ending up on level 3. Demon Hunter it is. Invo potion immediately triggered. No staff. Do you want to attack this Demon Hunter with 13 armor and a potion and +7 damage? I don't know, Kev. Lots of misses because of course evasion is part of that EHP calculation as well. Dryads diving deeper and deeper into the enemy army. Wyvern out of the fight, Grunt out of the fight. Moon completely smashes this fight so far. Yeah, on a high level, you need to check inventory. And this is not an inventory you want to attack. And that bot all the time for this expansion to come up.
Player's forces are under attack.
Do mirror images give XP if killed? Yes. A limited amount. Not like a Blade Master kill or anything, but yes. Whew, this game is one-sided. Tough sequence of events for Soin. Thank you, Buffalo Trace, for the 1-year resub. Congrats on your subiversary.
A player's forces are under attack.
Re-upping for the big weekend. Indeed, Warcraft 3 Champions Finals, 3 days. 2-on-2, 1-on-1, and FFA. I got a lot to do this weekend. Okay, so in good effing luck, you need a genius moment. It's definitely more genius to attack this Keeper than it was to attack the Demon Hunter. Trying to buy some time for the Raiders, but Dryads are too protected. If the Dryads aren't forced to stutter step or move away, if their damage uptime is high, the poison stacks, it's so hard to get rid of them. And now we got this Dryad Concave, Ancient of War. This is way too perfect for Moon. Not even the Serpent Wards can do anything. W4 Traveler, thank you for the sub, and congrats to Moon, of course, who wins this. Once again, a little API bug. Definitely Moon winning this with ease, I want to say. And you gotta raise the question, why do you allow Amazonia to be played? It's 2 vetoes each. Why is Amazonia not one of them if you're the orc? I don't know. Well, didn't work out after the early game, after your Blade Master got trapped and killed. Neon Amazonia, daily reminder that he hates it. It is not a fair map in Night Elf vs. Orc. We kind of all agree on this, right? It's not fair in Night Elf vs. Orc. Or does anybody want to argue with me? No? Fake Face Chan, thank you for the 39-month resub. 1 month away from 40. I guess it's time for the mid-sub crisis. Oh! Love that. AZ is better than Twisted. At least on Twisted there's ways to outmaneuver your opponent and Raider Lame, etc. That is not possible on Amazonia, really. Well, Soin, Echo Isles is your map. I wonder what the plan is here. Ka-ching! Moon 1, Soin 0.
Player's forces are under attack.
And it's again Keeper. Moon completely moving away from the Demon Hunter, and I think rightfully so. This seems a lot more efficient. Not really flashy, but to be honest, the Demon Hunter is also not that flashy. Oh man, Soin really not in love with the troll trappers these days, huh?
Player's forces are under attack.
Would be kinda awesome if the Blade Master's critting so hard that he kills himself. That did happen in FFA. And I heard it's not that uncommon in FFA that a Blade Master gets killed by thorns. Which I think is hilarious. Because the crits are super high, plus the level of Thorns aura is super high.
A town is under siege.
You do the math. Moon playing this a little Sonic-esque. And that is a little too efficient already. That is 2 peons! Ooh, that's not good. So when you needed some kind of answer, not more questions. So if the blade crits for 300, he receives 120 damage. Yep, pretty much. Funny, isn't it? Interesting position for a tree. You probably wouldn't expect it there. You'd expect it somewhere here. But no. Moon and Hans and a little bit of creeping. Moon is just waiting. Is the Blade Master far enough away? Okay, let's go then. And here's the scout for the normal expansion position. Here's the scout for the other normal expo position. He's not finding it. Oh, is he though? Okay, he does. That was important, but he's under fire in the main. Only level 1 keeper. So no treants to back this up, but if you prevent, same as before against focus, if you prevent the Shadow Hunter from buying clarities, that's already good. Ah, and that's level 2. Shadow Hunter at 2/3 and he holds the shop. But this is all time where usually you want to be active on the map. You want to pressure the expansion. Fascinating how prior to today, or to these games, an Orc expansion was basically a given. Which was also due to the fact that a lot of other Night Elves were playing Demon Hunter. And now it feels like there's no chance at all for neither Focus nor Soin to buy time for that anymore. Expo up. And a classic Night Elf play. Harass the Shadow Hunter from leveling. And it works so well if you have Entangle, Acid Bomb, and a handful of hunts. Could get ahead. Yeah, it doesn't even need to block. This is neck breaking. Leg splitting and neck breaking. Wow. Soin had an additional day to get ready for Moon's plays that he did against Focus. Feels like he didn't find a solution in one day. Oops. Tree is taking care of the creeps. Damn, that ogre magi. He's really angry that he was woken up. I can feel that.
Players' forces are under attack.
Tough times. Shadowhunter underleveled. Army underdeveloped. Enemy economy running.
A player's
And now
forces
what do
are
you
under
do?
attack.
No resources for towers. Entangled is up already, can be repaired. And Moon with great positioning here.
A player's forces are under attack.
I guess what's left in the cards is level 3 SH. And then push. I don't really see a counter expansion working, but Soin is delaying the mass of Moon. So Moon is rich. Another cancel for little. Moon is rich but can't really use it. Does even need it. Even supply. Soon to be level 3 even. And no crit on the blade. Oh, it's not level 3. Haha, 4 XP short. Oh, this timing is gorgeous. Pretty sweet how Soin delays the mass hunts and mass archers. It feels like he's just too far away already. But he's trying to snipe this tree. He has raiders, grunts. Okay. Are we getting into a base race? Moon has a town portal if he wants to. No wisps nearby for detonate against Shaman. Moon just lets this tree fall. Rebuilds one immediately. Doesn't even care. Has a big bank to work with. And in the meantime, there's no TP on Soin. He was hoping that this would force a fight, this little push. Now he bought one. Moon can easily portal away himself. Or he could take the fight, but no. Classic Moon mass hunts against Orc. Why take a fight if you don't have to? Soin is super short on lumber. Ay, 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 ay. Moon still has 1,000 gold. He's just not losing much. But yeah, Soin, this kind of playstyle won him the game against Kao. Moon just allows this base to be raided? What? What? Is this replay file corrupt? What? Was anyone around that day? And can tell me what happened? Because I don't have a second file or anything. Moon had no real reason to tap out at that point. Soin was also on the offensive, had also no reason. Did anybody see the games live? Okay, this is weird now, because I don't know the results. And I'm almost sure the replay file didn't catch it, didn't caught it all. But I don't know who won. So can someone tell me who won map 2? Yeah, I don't want to go on Liquipedia. That's the thing. Then I'm getting spoiled. Soin won. What? This is exactly how it ended on stream. Moon just tapped out there. Thank you guys for the support. What? Why? Am I the only one who once again, oh, Neo has no clue about this game. Am I the only one who is super confused by this? I mean, he was out of position. He was probably a little bit annoyed. But Expo was already rebuilding. Was just his base was under attack, but he could have held this easy. He had no production building. Yeah, but I mean, he had a solid army. Demon Hunter Keeper can always stall time. I see that Soin with the 2 attacks opened up the way again for the winning this like he did against Kao, as I said. But okay, just tapping out. Okay. Well, I guess then it's 1-1. Thank you guys for the support. That was cool. Much love to you. And we jump in to Twisted, which is game 3. The winner of this has match points. Soin, not bad. Pulling Moon apart like that is not easy. Kind of weird that Moon didn't TP to his expo earlier, but okay. Key here in this last map, destroying the second engine of war, so Moon could never really spend his gold. He tried to open up the mercenary camp, and then the game was over. And thank you whoever just bought a profile picture for the Warcraft Champions finals. We're still $3,000 behind the last Warcraft Champions finals, so you guys got a lot of work to do. And so do we. Keeper. On Moon. Onto the mercenary camp. And of course, Blade Master here. Will the Golem obey this time? Unlike in the game against 120. Where that didn't work and he lost so much time. And then eventually wins the game anyway. Maybe it's a good luck charm. Threatening Elasted, isn't he? No chance. And he's not going for the Golem. He's going for an instant harass. He does not want to face a Keeper in his base again. Good deny on the Scout one. Nice. So he knows that there's no entangle because he probably saw the Treants.
Player's forces are under attack.
But then he has to face Treants in his base. Oh, poor Soin. This is so annoying. Lots and lots of PTSD for him. He was dreading this Keeper meta. Keeper was nerfed a handful of times, of course. So it's not as oppressive as it once was. Shorter duration time of entangle, etc, etc. Blade Master scouting in the main. That's quite some damage, but not too many kills. So what's the Blade Master getting? He's hunting for some wisps, but can't really find too many because they're all saved here. Nice. And Soin kind of survives this without too many losses.
A player's forces are under
Stealing
attack.
creep camps away. Unit still busy here. Moon Expo at the 6 o'clock. Okay, Keeper got some kills now. Is about to get the grunt maybe? Needs to trade some. And needs to scout some. For that expansion, 6 o'clock. Kinda obvious that Moon is trying to go into some sort of mass again. He's not walling off. This doesn't look like Talons. Talons were very unsuccessful. I am surprised that this is Moon's losers map though. But Neo, it's Moon Meadows. Yes, chat, I know. But it's also very tricky to play against Orc these days, I feel.
A town is under siege.
Okay, so in sacrificing the leveling for Moonwell juice, basically. Also sacrificing his economy a little bit. A lot, actually. Guess it's time for retreat. Is he so sure that Moon is expanding at the 6 o'clock that he's not even scouting it? Blade took a heal self, is fully healthy again. Oh, nice entangle done. Was a little too late, was out of Windwalk already. And Wind of Mana Stealing provides you with more entangles.
Players' forces are under attack.
Now he definitely knows, not just expects it. Uh-oh, Wind of Mana Stealing number 2. Entangle, but Moon is not closing this around. That could have been a kill right there. Only level 1, but okay. Wind of Mana Stealing, good item.
Players' forces are under attack.
And Moon continues with mass tier 1. I was kind of asking for this to be tried again. I kind of dread it once more because we've seen this so many times. Yeah, seems to be hard, at least at this past weekend, to break through it.
A player's forces are under attack.
It's not gonna be easy to do anything about this gold mine again. Cross map, Moon keeps you busy, Moon keeps you contained. You don't have the forces to break through at the moment. He's trying with Troll Headhunter Regeneration. Oh, it does work on these trolls, right? Does it? Or he just misclicked. It doesn't. Does it?
Players' force
It should. They are trolls. They should benefit from troll regeneration. But Moon, great map awareness, catching him once again. It can't? It should. Counter expansion would of course be the easiest play in theory, but not if you're getting pressured like this. And snare on both sides. Both of these grunts are not looking too great. Shadowhunter forced into a heal wave and forced to run. Moon fought a little bit below the Serpent Ward, but it's only level 1. You can afford it. Another hand snare. Leads to another kill, but as long as the trades are even, this is super good. For Moon. And yeah, so his main task is still break Moon's Expo. Or build your own. And none of that is happening! But the Keeper, uh-oh, has to go into the town portal soon. Takes a shaman on the way out. Nice. Okie dokie. Soin under a lot of pressure. Oh. Reinforced defenses, pillage. This looks like we're gonna see some rogue raiders into Moon's bases. Moon also so greedy. Going for triple upgrade before mass. Got sentinels now, a lot of vision, Moonglaive upgrade, lots of damage. And Soin continues slowly but steady to work on the second base with a tower. He also has cement. This is the way Orc was played last week, and there was really successful. But Moon with the simplest counter, Ancient Protector, maybe a little late. Can probe though. Oh, reveal. Oh, and snare. Oh, that's a kill. Wow, with Purge as well. That's so much crowd control. Well played by Soin. Getting at least 2 hunts, if not more. But he also has to respond to the heroes, because the heroes were not part of that move. They were already at the expo. And I thought it's too late. I thought this is guaranteed, but I forgot how powerful Treants can be. And a lot of purges were used before to control these hunts. And Moon is a freaking god with the timings. Amazing. So last second, so well calculated. Over the sacrifice of 3 hunts, I guess, but he's rich. He can afford it. You just cannot allow Soin to tie the economy. I love watching Orc gameplay, and that's cool to hear, Fi. Second expo. Oh yeah, it's time for some mushroom twisted play style thing.
A player's forces are under attack.
And this is so hard to stop. Maybe a roaming wyvern once you figure out that this is on Moon's menu. It's also fragile, relatively easy to counter. Heal scroll, double invul, protection scroll. Wow, Moon sees the blade, doesn't matter, doesn't care at all. Rest of the army is coming in. The keeper. Oh, did the blade? Ha! Orb of Darkness, he stole it. Sweet. That was a little careless. And especially, wait, is this Orb of Darkness actually good? If Moon continues to build archers? Can it actually work out well? Oh, he needs healing. Oh, so he needs healing. He's about to lose 15 supply or more. Dude, these hunts are overwhelming. Moon makes it look like child's play. Dominates this fight, didn't get the big reward. But the floodgates are open. 2 towers. So maybe you want to start with Treants, but this is all time for this. This expansion at the bottom left. Oh, Huntress Miss Rally, maybe. No follow-up attack. Maybe mana was a little bit too low, and that's why he refrained from doing so. Soin keeps the orb. I think it can be good. I think it can be real good. It's basically the black arrow as an orb. So if you get into the back line, attack archers, kill them, you get skeletons to work with. And it doesn't even take some mana. Spell shields. Seriously useless. There's no hex. Moon is planting another
Player's
tree.
forces are
This
under
Skelly
attack.
sees it. Yeah, these roaming units need to work out. Very, very tanky alchemist, level 4.6. We have another fight. Soin, how do you want to do this? With lots of serpent wards and hoping for the big crits, I guess. Hansa just meat sponges. Can always be healed by heal spray, by heal scroll. And there's too little that Soin can do about it, isn't it? His front line is not made for fighting really at this point. Oh, that might be a triple kill here. Moon was all lined up. And the supply is even all of a sudden. The serpent wards bring the damage, the Kodos eat. Soin with a magnificent fight. And now needs to retreat when the Shadowhunter mana is empty. Exactly. Already trying to get everything in range of the speed scroll, and he does. Wow. This was very well fought. But the problem remains that there's a base here and here. And soon to be here. And then it's 4 bases versus 2. So one always has to invest a lot into heal selves and especially clarity. After every fight, it's time for clarities. It's the chores, basically. Wouldn't tier 3 for Moon be great? It would be fantastic. And there it is. You called it, mate. Good job. Marksmanship, first and foremost. Orbs, first and foremost. Wellspring. Lots and lots of good items. He's just going hunts again, right? There's only 2 archers. It's like... It's all about bases.
A player's forces are under attack.
But it's about bases on both of... on both sides. This tree is a goner, or is it... Okay, Serpent Wards will deal with it. How do you hold this though? Lightning shield everywhere, but when you start to attack or to repair, everything takes damage. That's the downside. Still, Soin sick hold with heal wave on repairing peasants. And yeah, the Serpent Wards did clean this up. Nicely positioning them. But Moon is again on the way to 4 bases. That was an incredible hold. Moon also in high upkeep now, transitioning into more and more archers. But yeah, Soin really impressive. First the fight on the left hand side, then the decision making. Weren't lightning shields patched out? Only the item, but he used the shaman spell. But yeah, the item is patched out, you're right in that.
A player's forces are under attack.
No, that's a nice little ambush here. This army formation is not good. Not at all. Shadowhunter's getting caught. He carries the town portal. Might be forced into it. It's so weird. But now the rear end of Moon's army is exposed as well. Grunts join. Are the Serpent Wards just carrying this? Again? One Grunt is taking all the treants. Man, he needs a Medal of Honor. Gets support from the castles as well. And now it's level 5 Shadowhunter. And now good luck. Goes for the level 3 heal wave. For more sustain and snare quickly. Oh man. And this blade. He wants to raise the dead. I feel it. Look at it. Okay, against heal spray it's not that easy. But look at it soon. Okay, now the Blade Master is hurt, but next fight. That does hold some value, and the supply is still even.
Players' forces are under attack.
Hurt units move to the side. Keeper, a little far forward. Moon wants this fight though, for some reason. He got the mana sustain, I guess, but Keeper badly mispositioned, was catching hits from a lot of workers. So in, there we go. And I really don't see this Archer army working long term against the Blade Master crit 3 and Orb of Darkness.
Players' forces are under attack.
Maybe a little overcommitment. Main base empty. That makes it so that it's 3 bases versus 1. Best cameraman in all of Warcraft. I knew this would be happening. Moon still in high upkeep. This is a huge, thank you, huge mistake. Otherwise he'd go from 21 income to 14, no, to 12, and that's a lot. When are we getting ultimates though? Oh, soon. Tranquility and transmute. Lots of tran. Are
Players' forces are
super
under attack.
strong. Are they game winning strong? In comparison, yeah. And we're getting orbs. Like Moon, it's not his final form.
A town is under siege.
Soin playing this so greedy. We have a base trade. And Soin has a... Okay, Soin has a TP. But no Serpent Wards 3. He's going for the tree. Kills it off relatively quickly. And Moon just counter TP. Doesn't want to be exposed to this army. But there's a split attack here. And all of a sudden we're down to 2 base, 1 base? Okay. One engineer means no tranquility. Yeah, but you can use it outside the fight. That's the thing about tranquility. That's what makes it really, really good. But I'm sure you know this.
A player's forces are under attack.
The blade crits aren't high enough yet for me. Parry doesn't help with that. Classic Moon. The treants to the side. Getting caught. Brings the Shredder. Soin, are you ready for a fight against high upkeep? 20 foot ahead. He's trying to create a storm here with Lightning Shield. Wisps are coming. Need to be intercepted. Good splits. It's not that easy to make decisions where to use them on. So far, no detonates. Here they come. Alchemist also a little hurt. Has an Invo Potion. Kept the Spell Shield, which I find kinda odd. And Soin is losing a lot. This is an army he can't fight. Yeah, I can see that Moon enjoys FFA. For sure. Inches away from 6. Bottom is providing more damage. The 3rd attack upgrade is done. Marksmanship is finished.
A town is under siege.
Oh, Soin. What to do? He scouts the Tree of Eternity. And he knows he's
Players' forces are under attack.
1 and 3 in bases. Does the amulet block and snare? No, but purge. So the only real reason is to like be ready for a hex transition or against purge. But I guess Moon is rich enough. He doesn't need the gold from the filthy goblin. Especially once he gets transmute. Oh, so much stuff. Is this now overwhelming?
A player's forces are under attack.
I feel like Soin oftentimes missed a shot of going for archers. Town portal, Blade Master isn't with the army, instant TP away. And those are the trades that Moon wants. Because he is richer. Oh, is he? Yeah, he has more income. 12 versus 7. That's what you try. 200 crit. Deal with these archers. Raise the dead. So and also 53 food. I wonder if that's the right call. He's losing so much gold. But on the other side, you gotta be ready. I don't know, kill this grunt maybe? Portal force. Oh, we got level 6. We got tranquility and everything can be healed in no time. Damage also absurd, by the way. This feels like a game that Moon cannot lose under any circumstances.
A player's forces are
But I kind of thought that at a time about the Echo Owl game as well. Alchemist level 6 should be game. Soin, can't forget about that. He's always getting a little gold from pillage. He's really trying. He's brute forcing. Okay. That's working. The tree is gone. No more TPs in the main. No more potions. But the upgrades are all done already.
Players' forces are under attack.
Peon intercepted. So when you were able to outmaneuver Kaho in a similar-ish game, you don't do that versus Moon. You simply don't.
A player's forces are under attack.
And I wonder what the win condition is. You gotta pull him apart and force TPs, right? That's the best play. Now Soin is in no upkeep. And this is expensive. This is getting... Oh, really expensive, but what? Oh, fake. And so he's in the middle and he's intercepting, but he's not reaching too much. Ah, genius play by Moon, of course. I was fooled. Soin was fooled. And Shadow Melt. How long are these mines going for? 4-2. There's another base coming up. The natural is also empty. But yeah, the starting positions is filled to the brim. Oh boy. And yeah, many orcs suffered against Moon attacks like this. Will we see a transmute to finish off this game? Because this is what it looks like. Oh, jumps right on top of him. Here we go. Onto the keeper. Lightning shield everywhere. Transmute. Come on, come on, come on. Make it ka-ching. Oh, it's so much lightning shield. Holy moly. Sell something. Oh, he didn't sell anything. But yeah, clearly Moon wins this 2-1. But you can definitely see that Soin stepped up his game versus Night Elf. He created a challenge for Moon that Moon was clearly able to tackle. Moon Meadows, Moon's pick, Moon's conditions, Moon's win. And that leaves us to match points. We'd get a grand final of 1-0 versus Moon. And as a loser's pick, we move on to Northern Isles. Last game. Last game. What? I have no idea what I was supposed to say. What did I try to say? Fourth, thank you for the sub. Yo! Last game. That makes no sense. Well, maybe it is the last game. We will see about that. But last time that I saw Soin play against Night Elf, it was against Kaho, and he had a horrible opening. But then he was able to bring it all back with Raider Lame, similar to what we've seen on Twisted. And I think that's what I wanted to say. Here we go, guys. Match points, Moon could end Soin with a 3-1, just like he ended Focus with a 3-1. There are people in this community who say that Night Elf can't win against Orc. Well, I guess Moon is just built differently, huh? Blade Master, Keeper. It is the Keeper. Again and again and again. And he's terrorizing the greenskins. Just like in 2020 and 19 and 21 and 22. Quote, really, some people say Night Elf cannot win against Orc. I was assuming the opposite. Every opinion that you can have in this community, someone has it. It's like, what's it called? Rule 34? Rule 43? Rule some number. You will definitely tell me what rule it is, but it also works for Warcraft. If there's an opinion to have, someone has them. Huntress build. No, I seriously don't know which rule it is. I'm not internet enough, okay, to know such stuff. Neither to see who wins? No, I was not spoiled by any results. I only know what I casted. Man. Moon, this is as simple as it gets. Click the Keeper, move him to the opponent's base, and use whatever spell you came up with. Can someone explain why we use the old UI? Yes, with pleasure. If you use the new Observer UI on replays, you can only select the point of view of the players. That would mean that the overlay isn't working correctly, and we constantly have these noises of players clicking. That is annoying. Then I try to use the old UI with our hack, but our hack now creates a huge green box on the bottom right hand side, and so this is what we have to deal with. Took us 20 minutes in the beginning of the cast to get that done.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
So it's pretty much the same as before. How can we support the Grand Finals prize pool? For War3 Champions, go to w3cfinals.backtowarcraft.com or put !W3C Finals in the chat. And there you can contribute.
Player's forces are under attack.
2 selves still available, no clarity. Oh, no, not like this! Oh, he finds it. Is it enough? He doesn't have the time. Orcs are not used to AP pushes anymore. That's not good. That's not good at all. This will buy all the time in the world.
Forces are under attack.
Yeah, this illusion is helping a little bit. But this takes minutes off the clock. So you gotta focus on this AP, on the hunts to stop this annoying little push. Not designed to end the game, just to buy time. You gotta scout in all different corners at the first nighttime. They could be everywhere.
Player's forces are under attack.
But so far this stop. Problem is... Oh, will he use 2 hunts for this? Oh. But instead of being here at the natural, or here at the consumable, or here at the expo, you gotta be here. And this is your least favorite place at the moment. And you prevented Shadowhunter leveling with that AP, and now you keep on preventing Shadowhunter leveling with Keeper and Alchemist. Love it. Simple yet effective. All heroes level 1 after 7 minutes! Oh, run, Kepler, run! Survives. And he's also not finishing the Shadowhunter. Moon seems a little overwhelmed right now. Trying to get rid of the Shaman. That works. But Soin holds. Again with losses. But the important units are kinda somewhat safe. Acid Bomb got a kill. Wait. No, Moon! He gets blocked! Revenge for the Keeper earlier. And the Peon prevents the Alchemist from reaching the Shadowhunter. So well done for Soin. That was about to be lights out. That was Soin about to be eliminated. And then he baits him. And then he kills him. So nice. So nice! Okay, Soin is in. But he's also facing an expansion soonish. Cause... Wait. Moon needs repair here. Moon needs help here. Yeah, felt like Moon was macro-wise a little overwhelmed. Zap, off we go. There's enough ways to get out, including mirror image.
A player's forces are under attack.
God, I don't know what happened to Soin last week, but he is playing some stuff so well. It's incredible. And this is almost a cancel. He can come back whenever he wants, and now Moon is on the back foot.
A player's forces are under attack.
Level-wise, Soin is kinda ready. Very under-equipped Blade Master. But Moon, what has he got? Is there even a second engine of war yet? Oh yeah, there is.
Forces are under attack.
Okay, so you don't want to give Moon too much time. There's a peon ready. And you want to keep him busy for the next 3 minutes. Sounds tough? Is tough. Or... Ooh. Supply is even. That's usually good for orcs. And away we go. Blade Master, Illusion, Lightning Shield on top. Hacking and slaying away at this expo. Both elf heroes are so under-leveled. No level 2 entangle, no level 2 anything on the... Oh, he's getting... Wait. He's dead! He's dead again! Oh my! Soin and Northern Isles. More and more miracles. He could even more lightning shield more. He could purge more, and he absolutely is. Good luck getting out of there. Nothing but net. GG. Soin takes it, ties up the series, keeps on fighting, and we have a game 5, everybody, for the first time today. That was a sick rebound, everybody. It kind of feels like Soin finally starts to understand the matchup. I am seriously impressed. He had an absolute mediocre matchup versus Night Elf prior to this tournament. And then he defeats Kao, and then he forces game 5 against Moon. Finally understands this matchup years after Neo. Years after Lin and Focus. And to a degree also years after Hitman. That's what I want to say. And I think you know it. Thank you, Cake Pie Biscuit, for buying a human profile picture, and Miracle for buying a Night Elf profile picture. I'll work on that once the stream is over. So, Decider. One last ride, everybody. Who advances into the lower bracket final? No, the grand final, because this is the lower bracket final. Moon or Soin? Map is Concealed Hill. Soin, bottom left-hand side. Can he take wins back to back, or is it Moon on Concealed Hill once again? Here, is where he loved the mass hunt play. And was incredibly successful. Keeper again. He only played. Wait, did he play a Demon Hunter at all? Maybe once against Focus. Soin would force a rematch against 1-0 from the winner bracket. Moon against 1-0 we've seen many times, but I think not in this tournament yet. Can't really look up the bracket because then I would spoil myself.
A player's forces are under attack.
All about nerves now. Moon was maybe a little bit too aggressive on concealed. Needs to find a different approach, and a little bit of creeping is never too bad. Banana Max, thank you for the 17-month resub. Thanks for being here. Thank you for being here.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, update the score. Sorry. Will do. I didn't know this wasn't live and looked at the bracket, Lamau. Dude, it's in the title, it's a pinned comment, and it's in the grid command. What more can I do?
Player's forces are under attack.
Blade gets the circlet, Blade gets the sentry wards, and steals the shop away, so the keeper can't contest this anymore. I didn't come here to read. Okay, fair game. Fair game. But yeah, this time it's a level 2 keeper harass. Oh, Soin is so ready though. Good timing. Can he stop the treant somehow? He's focusing on the keeper first, so he can't summon any new ones. And I think with this grunt's just holding the fort. It's also a little bit of experience. Oh. Ancient Protector again, and the treants. They distract the grunts. It would be so heartbreaking if the lack of scouting... Oh, the peon? Scouted left, scouts here, and sees it. So, focus. So, and what now? Keeper got the staff, that was important. Blade didn't buy the staff to get home. Okay. So purposefully losing the shop over it just for a second circlet. I find that odd. He also allows the AP to come up despite scouting it. At least he could get ready. Tier 2 is almost done. Keeper pretty much out of the fight. Otherwise he'll be greeted again by a keeper. And then there's some space for the grunts.
A player's forces are under attack.
Almost a backstep damage, but entangle right before. Oh, he's trying. He's trying to reach. One more. Two more. Oh, town portal. Was a little indecisive. Like, am I going for the base? Am I not? Oh, that's sick. And the keeper is back. Full HP, full mana. All the moon juice consumed, of course. This kinda has to work now. Late Master still, I find it really weird that he didn't buy his staff. And the
attack.
Oh no, the blade is getting surrounded too! What a disaster! No more Windwalk, no Shadow Hunter, no TP. But it's a counter surround. The Keeper is surrounded, a double kill! Literally! A double kill! What? What a nice play for Soin to go for that counter surround. But no Rex, no reinforcements, 2 super hurt grunts. Soin is still with his back against the wall. Alchemist can creep. Hunts are still dominating. Everything's busy with the AP. And Soin is somehow still alive. Blade is back a lot earlier, of course. Wow, the presence of mind by Soin there. Impressive. Ooh, lures. That is very atypical for Moon. Couldn't find the time for an expo. So, Mass Tier 1 wouldn't have worked. And then if... Wait. Oh, wow. Chemical Rage. No heal spray. Okay. Heal spray always has value even though there's ensnare. Rax is back. So Raider, Headhunter, Shaman versus Dryads. He knows now. Is that just a one base play then?
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
Quite a big push. Soin still prevented from going higher than 41. Expo coming, because Dryads hunts, they buy a lot of time and they need attention. Blade Master still level 1 after 9.5 minutes. Units getting caught in the middle. Oh, the retreat wasn't covered well. Keeper comes in. Roots. This is so much free damage. Is this just... 2 grunts? Saved by the town portal and a headhunter. Blade picks up the tome. Can he get the big experience here? He needs big damage now. Shockwave certainly help. Okay, can he get the plate? Plate level 2! The Ancient Django as well. Sick. I'm not even sure if he got the hero. If he got the Overlord. I think Moon got the XP, but he got the hunches and that's what made the level up. Hard to observe. But having movement speed aura now is pretty good. He's always got to react. But Expo is up. And Soin has to deal with it. Well, maybe with a counter expansion.
A player's forces are under attack.
Maybe with cement towers. Soin is fighting. Fighting for the grand final. Whoever wins this map is the grand final versus 1-0. Shadow Hunter 3. Oh, Moon with good scouting.
A player's forces are under attack.
So, how do you play this now? One fortified tower up.
A player's forces are under attack.
Attack towards the main. Pillage isn't ready yet. You can't fight. You can't fight with no speed scroll, no TP. Dryads trying to reach. And they do reach. Speed scroll is up, but on way too few units. You can't escape against that. Okay, trying an open fight. Good luck with that. Nobody has much healing. One heal scroll on Moon's side. Someone is trying to run away into the shadow of the towers, but 2 units dead. Moon with a sick interception in his front yard. And now we'll see what the fortified towers can do. Tower getting attacked by almost everything. And it's not coming through. It would have been a huge help. Alchemist with Chemical Rage trying to reposition into the back line, but there isn't much line for Soin anymore at all. The Expo for Moon is mining. He can sustain some losses. He still got the consumables. And this army for Soin looks tiny in comparison. You will be out without the Shadow Hunter! And this means no Serpent Wards no more. They're supposed to be the carry summon. And everything's just dead. On Soin's side, Moon aiming for the Raiders. Aiming for everything. Whatever he touches just dies. And that, my friends, is the lower bracket final. Going towards the Night Elf. 1000%. Food up. 4 heroes. Towers getting killed. Chemical Rage. Soin is losing too much. GG. Wow, Moon wins a sick lower bracket final. That was great Warcraft, everybody. Concealed Hill, it is so hard to win Concealed Hill versus Moon. Unbelievable. He did it. Old man still got it, making it into the grand final.